How do you monetize what you do? How much do you earn and who is paying you? And above all, have you ever thought that there are many more ways to capitalize on what you know apart from your work? Now in this video, I'm going to help you to understand exactly to do this. How can you monetize what you know? And if you want to, how to increase your income, even exponentially, if that is your choice. Now, just so you know, this video is the fourth part of a method to design your professional project. So if you happen to be in the process of changing jobs or maybe even a career reconversion, or if you just simply want to reinvent yourself, then I definitely invite you to watch the other 3 steps of this method. Start with why, identify your skills, and discover what you want to do. All the links are right here below. If not, let's start with what you're interested in and the reason you click on this video: how to monetize your skills. So first things first, let's open our minds and create and explore possibilities. Now, the first point here is, what opportunities are there to monetize? We're no longer in the 20th century, and it is a lie that the only way to make money is by studying something and to have a permanent job and to have a secure salary. Let's just remove that from your belief system. In many countries, in many cultures, this has remained anchored in the mind of people and is part of the collective consciousness. And that's why in this channel we do exactly the opposite. We create possibilities, and for that you really need to break these parameters and to open your mind. So you can still have a permanent job, of course, but there are many other ways to capitalize on what you know. You can facilitate workshops or courses, you can write a blog, you can have podcasts, you can give advice as a freelancer, you can have your own product or service, you can have your own company, you can invest in a franchise. There are many, many things. Now, one thing you can do is to ask yourself how what you are or what you do can turn into something, an activity that you can monetize. For example, let's say that I'm good at playing chess. Well, I can win games in chess marathons, for instance. Or let's say that I'm good at writing. Maybe I can write a book or a blog. Or let's say that I'm good at dancing. Then I can dance for hours in contests, or I can teach dancing. Now, according to the Ikigai philosophy, there are many, many ways to monetize what you do, as long as there is a need in the market. And we've already talked about this in the previous episode, Discover What You Want to Do With Your Life. But I like to insist on this point, because the important thing here is to remember that you will be able to deliver many things as long as there is a price, there is a market paying for that. And you will have then obviously a price in return. So I also led you my guide to how to capitalize your skills. You can download it, you have the link just below. And this guide will help you not only to list all your skills, but it will help you to create ideas on how to monetize them. Please use these resources. They are really, really super useful. And just so you know, with these questions, I began my own professional reconversion. And it was exactly how I discovered that apart from what I had studied, I had many other skills like teaching or knowing how to listen or designing courses or public speaking. And all of this helped me to see that there are many more ways to really capitalize, and especially as long as I know the market and I know that these things are even more in alignment with what I am and who I am, I will feel fulfilled. So from here, and also working with many clients, I have designed this method that will help you position yourself in the market. So I promise you it works every time. And please let me know your comments on how you're doing this brainstorming process, and if you have any questions, I'll be super happy to help you out. Now, point number 2, diversify and win. Now, capitalizing your skills is not just about working, but also about creating different sources of income, and even better, passive income. Now, passive income means that there are sources of incomes for which you are not really giving your real time right here, right now. For example, investing in stock market, on real estate, or selling products on internet. These are things that allow you to have a source of income even when you're sleeping, when you're on holidays, or when you're simply not present. Unlike active income, which is when you give your time for money. So for example, when you are an employee or you are a freelancer. Now, if this is the first time that you hear this, no worries, I will create for sure more videos on this topic. So subscribe to this channel and activate the notifications so that you don't miss a thing. And even so, I recommend that you start with some books like the ones from Robert Kiyosaki, who is the pioneer on this vision of diversification to create passive income. So coming back to you, what would you like to invest in? What skills do you have today that you would like, or they will allow you to start creating an alternative source of income? Write it down, use the guide on how to capitalize your skills to write everything there. So what is the key here to your professional positioning? The idea is to make your skills monetizable and that you can live from what you like is to create value. To monetize your skills, you have to really focus on this thing. The one thing that will make sure that you will always have income is delivering value. Always provide a service and to people who need that service. And as long as you do this, the income will come. It will be proportional to the service that you actually provide. And this is exactly establishing yourself here. This is the ikigai, that middle point where you do what you like with the best skills in a market that has a need, but especially as long as you create value, there will always be money coming into you. Now, this is where it comes essential to open your mind to create possibilities. And for this, I am right here. You're not on this alone. I leave you just one last idea to help you monetize much more than you think. Set yourself clear and ambitious financial goals. Now, this is an amazing practice. When you affirm to yourself and define a high financial goal, you will activate your creative side. You will awaken much more desire and possibilities to create money from your skills. And this practice, I promise you, is super powerful and is actually unstoppable. So I would like to talk more about this, and of course I will do it in another video. So for the moment, big kiss, and I'll be seeing you in another episode.